Hello, Kevin. This is Abby, and I will be reading my my first draft of my senior capstone proposal. So, my name is Abby Engel. My title of the project has not been chosen. I still don't know what I want, so I'm going to think about that a little bit more. Project advisor, I am going to talk to Sarah Carlson about that at some point. So hopefully it will be her. The rationale for selecting this project. I believe that the chosen aspects of this project will best represent my artistic interests and strengths. Description of the project. I'm interested in keeping this project simple and to the point. This project will include 3 separate unrelated pieces, 1 in ballet, 1 in contemporary, possible duo or trio, and Polynesian. The style of that has yet to be decided. All will be solos with the exception of the contemporary piece. Possibly. Keyword possibly. There is a possibility that I will perform one of the pieces, most likely the ballet one, if I decide to go that route. The project may include interviews with the dancers to ascertain their observations, opinions, and overall experience during their involvement of the project. I don't know. The only thing I have with that is I don't know when that would take place, if that would have to be pre-performance or if I could do it post-performance, because I don't know what sort of written thing I need to do and if that happens before or after the performance. So that's up in the air. The projected calendar and schedule. Spring of junior year, so now, is brainstorm ideas and sort through them. I'm very indecisive, so I need time to kind of figure that out. Fall of senior year would be to hold auditions or formally request dancers for the piece. I do have specific dancers in mind for some of them, but obviously there's no guarantee that they can do them, so I may need to hold auditions. Also, fall of senior year would be to begin choreography and rehearsals. Spring of senior year would be to design and order costumes and present the project to the grading committee. Additional student or assistance required. I don't know about student and stage crew yet, and I haven't picked student performers yet, so I can't say. But I do know that there will need to be 1 outside performer trained in Polynesian over the age of 18. I give a reason for that later. Grading committee will be you, Kevin, hopefully Sarah Carlson, hopefully Patty Bostick-Wynn, and hopefully Jackie Moyer. I still need to ask them. Choreographic intent. So major themes, central idea, story, issues, and goals. For the Polynesian one, I will need an outside performer for the sake of accuracy and to represent the high level of training that I have received. It's hard to do that on someone that's coming into it as a beginner. The precise style has yet to be decided, but the possible options are Tahitian. I'm pretty sure I'm leaning towards Tahitian, but I'm also open to Hawaiian operima and hula kahiko, which is traditional chant style Hawaiian. For the ballet piece, it will either be performed by myself, a current student, or an alumna of my choosing. My goal is to find a dancer, whether myself or another, that can properly execute an advanced level of ballet technique. I am open to the piece being on point. We'll see though. The contemporary piece will be performed by a student or an alumna of my choosing, of whom I believe is equipped to execute advanced and complex contemporary style movements. Contemporary is a fluid and unrestricted style of dance, so I will be tapping into my personal style for this piece. It will contain a mixture of lyrical, modern, and jazz elements while still following the criteria of contemporary dance. Those criteria, in my mind, include emotion, precision, gestural movement, pedestrian movement, and complex musicality. I'm not saying those will all be in there, but those are kind of like the general aspects of it. Projected number of dancers, between 3 and 5. I selected these numbers in case I choose to convert one piece to a trio, so it's just kind of, we'll see, I don't know. Main technique and movement style, there will be 3 techniques present: ballet, contemporary, and some form of Polynesian. I am doing this because I want to display my range as a choreographer by presenting pieces in 3 separate styles. When it comes to process, describe your compositional method or choreographic process. I did forget to answer one of these questions. How do you plan to introduce and develop your movement? I plan on having choreography set and then meeting with the dancer at a scheduled time, giving them that choreography. Will there be improvisation? Most likely not. I'm not really into that, to be honest with you. There may be like little bits of improv, maybe in the contemporary one, but we'll see what I come up with when the time comes. Exploring emotional motifs through movement quality. This will be present in my contemporary piece. Most likely it will be to a song somewhat having emotions. I haven't decided yet. Visual or word-based inspiration? Yes. If the contemporary piece I choose has lyrics, I will be conscious of the lyrics while choreographing and will make a point to highlight certain ones. That kind of goes with contemporary, in my opinion. So, will you invite dancers to contribute? If so, by what means? While I want to display my own style and preferences, I stand by the belief that the dance must also suit the dancer. If the dancer feels good about the piece, they will connect to it better and perform better. I will work with the dancers personally to modify and tweak choreography that does not mesh with them. I also believe in being conversational and interactive while instructing, meaning if my dancer has a suggestion or a request, I'll hear them out, consider it, and decide accordingly. Like previously stated, the dancer's voice is important to me, and when a dancer feels heard, they become more in tune with the choreography, and therefore present it better. How do you envision the theme developing during the dance? For the Polynesian selection, I envision the theme of traditional Polynesian dance being communicated to the audience by the dancer. For the ballet selection, I envision the dancer successfully delivering proper and sophisticated ballet technique while also offering satisfactory stage presence. That is a very big thing that is missed in ballet these days. It's just very rigid and robotic, and I appreciate stage presence. The contemporary selection, I envision the dancer communicating with the audience through emotion and visually representing the story found in the lyrics if lyrics are utilized. Stage elements. What possible music choices are you considering and why? Discuss the genre of the music and the relationship it will have with the choreography. The Polynesian piece will have a culturally accurate music accompany. Well, let me start over. The Polynesian piece will have culturally accurate music accompanying the music. Oh my God. It'll have culturally accurate music going with it. There we go. Okay. The ballet piece will be accompanied by an instrumental of my choosing. Haven't chosen it yet. The contemporary piece will be a contemporary song, so one of the songs released now-ish, within the past, 15 years, just something modern and contemporary. I don't know how I want lighting and props and scenery yet, so I'll think of that later. Describe the costuming and elements that you may be considering. How will this be appropriate to the piece? The Polynesian costume will be traditional, and it will be a representation of the cultural garments of the people of the chosen style. So if it's Tahitian, it will be traditionally Tahitian. If it is Samoan, it will be traditionally Samoan, and so on. Ballet costume, I haven't chosen yet. Usually with ballet costumes, I kind of go off vibe with the choreography and the music. I usually have like a little vision in my head about how it will work with the dance itself. So like if it's like flowy, I'll do a flowy skirt. If it's very traditional, I might try to find a platter tutu or something like that. So it all just kind of depends on everything else. The contemporary costume kind of goes with that. If the piece is soft and flowy, I'll probably do a soft and flowy skirt. If it's a little bit more rigid or gritty or it will be along those lines. Research. I didn't really know what to put here, so I didn't put anything. So that's that. Proposed timeline. I feel like I kind of already explained that up top earlier, so I might need to talk to you about that, about what the difference is there. Outcome. How will this help you grow as a choreographer? How will your dancers and or your audience be changed as a result of this process? Why will this piece matter? This process will challenge my choreographic and performative abilities. I aim to put my best foot forward regarding this project and display my capabilities and potential. I hope that my dancers will be challenged by my choreography and find their own sense of accomplishment upon completing their task in this project. As for the audience, I am hoping they will be entertained as well as impressed with the level of professionalism and skill displayed by the dancers and by myself as a choreographer. This combination piece will demonstrate that the values of technique, athleticism, and spirit are not lost in the upcoming generations of artists. In conclusion, this piece will demonstrate a clear representation of my versatility as a choreographer and dancer. I am not defined by a single style of dance, but I can tap into different aspects of my personality and training and artistry to produce strong, complex, and memorable choreography. So, that's that. I did that in one take, Kevin. So, there we go. Thanks. Bye.